Brenda and Cameron had been waiting outside Richard's room almost all night. Harry had come out of Richard's room. Harry saw the couple sleeping and didn't want to disturb them. Cameron jerked awake.
How is Dad?
He's not in danger anymore, but we don't know when he'll wake up. Don't get too disheartened. Go home, rest, and come back tomorrow to speak to him. I'm sure he'll jump out of bed if he hears some loving words from you.
Cameron knew his brother was right and was somewhat relieved to hear that Richard was out of danger. He knew the next step was to speak to Brenda.
Brenda, I'll be fine here. You should go to Portland and win the competition.
Cameron went close to her ear.
I heard Brennan is out on bail. You have to be careful.
Don't worry about me. Take care of your father. After reaching Portland, Brenda and Allison reached Tiffany's house to convince her to return to the competition. Tiffany, I need to apologize and tell you that I wasn't behind the incident that happened. We know who orchestrated it. Please come back and help us win the competition.
I know you weren't behind it. I was carried away by gossip and was wrong to slap you. I should be the one apologizing.
Then, will you...
Brenda, I'll set myself up for public ridicule if I continue to be your model. I'm burned out. I'm dejected. I can't stand the mockery anymore. I'm sorry.
Brenda's heart sank when she realized there was nothing she could say to change her mind.
So, how are you planning on getting back at Brennan?
Cameron gazed coldly at Martin, expecting him to say something about his father. Cameron couldn't get his mind off Richard and had little interest in Brennan.
I found out the driver of the truck that hit our dad had connections with the Black Wind crew.
It's revenge. I know their style, simple and crude. I messed with their sources of income, but I didn't think they'd hurt Dad.
Considering the size of their truck, I'm sure that they intended to kill him. Oh, and by the way, my people have been watching Brennan. She has been wandering outside Brenda's hotel in Portland. What do you want me to do?
Do whatever you see fit.
Okay. Where are you going?
The hospital. Hi, what is it? Are you okay?
I'm fine, Cameron. I never thought I'd say this, but I need your help.
Anything you want.
Tiffany has withdrawn from the competition. I need to find a way to get back in, whatever it takes.
Consider it done.
Oh, thank you, Cameron. I shall return the favor.
I'll think of what I want until then.
Brenda and the audience waited in anticipation at the design competition. Brenda wondered how Cameron would help her progress in the competition.
Yes, I got it. It will be done. Don't worry.
Hello and welcome back. I am sure all of you are eagerly waiting to know what happens now after Tiffany's incident. Tiffany and Brenda are both innocent victims. It would be unfair to eliminate Brenda. The judges have decided that if Brenda wants to reach the third round, she must work with Scarlett Craig for New York Fashion Week and have Scarlett appear on the front page of Beauty Weekly.
Everyone knew Scarlett Craig was infamous for being impossible to work with. She was popular but not stylish. The other contestants were shocked by how impossible the task was and even doubted whether Brenda's enemies had bribed the judges to set such an impossible task for her.
So, Brenda, do you accept the task?
Yes. If I succeed in this, I go directly to the third round. The contestants laughed at Brenda's confidence, but she was unfazed.
Watch where you're going.
I didn't see you.
I hope you see your designs more carefully when you make them.
There's no need to be so rude. It was an accident.
Accidents can happen at any time. I suggest you be a little more careful.
Before Brenda could say anything, Brenda's new rival walked off. She couldn't tell why she spoke to her so badly. The woman was Donna, and she wouldn't let Brenda win the design competition so easily. Brenda called up Cameron and explained the entire situation to him. He assured her he would help get access to Scarlett.
It will be done, but your debts to me are piling up. Will you manage to repay it all?
I think I will, and happily.
Luca will get in touch with her.
Brenda had arrived to meet Scarlett with the film crew from the design competition.
Brenda, I am her agent. Scarlett said she would meet you for Mr. Kent's sake, but she didn't agree for filming to take place.
And what if I persuade her to agree to filming?
She can be pretty stubborn. but try if you like.
Well, if it isn't the newlywed wife, you've really lit up the internet lately.
Brenda didn't know what to say. Scarlett took her silence to make another jibe.
I don't really like women staring at me. Handsome ones good, especially men like Cameron Kent. Your husband's gorgeous. You should bring him out to benefit everyone's eyes.
Is this really what you want to do? Comment on my husband in front of me like this? Miss Craig, I'm here to discuss your clothes for the New York fashion show and to get you on the cover of Beauty Weekly.
I don't need you. I already have stylists. And please, nobody my age has ever made it to the front page of that magazine. What makes you think you can do it?
Let me worry about that. If I succeed, you'll be the first. You'll stand out and become the talk of the town.
You can leave now.
Brenda eagerly waited outside as she saw her agent enter her room.
Tell that woman I agree to work with her.
You told me you wouldn't agree to do it. What changed?
Sorry, I should have taken your permission first. Get out, now!
Scarlett's agent was surprised, too. He, too, had become a laughingstock because of Scarlett. However, the whole world had gone numb to Scarlett's tasteless clothing, and having Brenda design another bad dress wasn't a big danger. Brenda was in her hotel room working on Scarlett's new dress. She had to get the dress ready by the next day. Allison helped Brenda whenever she needed something.
Brenda,
What's happened?
look at this. It's about Scarlett.
Brenda took her phone, and what she saw made her heart sink. At the same time, Brennan was outside Brenda's hotel, hiding and waiting for an opportunity to attack. She clenched her jaw in anger and walked towards the hotel lobby. Two tall men appeared out of nowhere and blocked Brennan's path.
Who are you people?
They're my men.
Brennan turned around to see Martin smiling at her.
What are you trying to do by having people block my way?
I heard you were released on bail. If you commit other crimes on bail, won't the judge treat you more harshly?
Brennan's face turned pale. She spun around and was about to flee when Martin squeezed her hand tightly and something was pressed into it. Her hand was forced forward and a sharp weapon pierced Martin's flesh.
Ah!
Brennan was in disbelief as she stared at Martin, who was bleeding profusely. Martin had held her hand and had forced her to stab him in his gut.
You lunatic!
Even though Martin had orchestrated the attack, he did not think he would bleed this much. Will Martin survive? Will Brennan get what she deserves? And what did Allison and Brenda find out about Scarlett?
Hi, Brenda here. Hope you are loving Love Bargain. Keep following us as we release a new episode of Season 1 daily on YouTube. You can jump the queue and unlock all seasons of the audio series by installing the Pocket FM app now. Just click on the link in the description. To watch the next episode of Season 1, tap here, and to watch the full Season 1, click on the playlist.